So, good morning, everyone. I'm very pleased to be with you today. First of all, I want to thanks VBC, Valent BioSciences, for the opportunity to present our mosquito control activities, and especially you, Beth, and Santosh and Silas for Europe. I will talk to you our experience over more than 40 years of using of BTI in our mosquito control program. I will show. Yeah, it's okay. First, I will present the mosquito control context in western part of France. And in the second part, we will going on the more detail of the mosquito program management. And third, we will I will explain to in more details the assessment of the effect of Vectovac WG we've done by the past and the results. So let's go on. The mosquito control context in western part of France. In some part, my talk will be redundant with that Dr. Becker said before, but I will show you in more detail. The western part of France, and especially the county of Charente-Maritime, is a unique shape of marshes created and exploited by humans for centuries, mainly for salt production and oysters farming also. So this shape of wetlands make so 100,000 hectares of wetlands make a large range of breeding sites for mosquitoes species. In our place, we've got 33 mosquito species, but only 12 of these species are mainly controlled. 75% of the activity is mainly induced by Aedes caspus, Aedes detritus, and maybe also Aedes coluzi, the salt marshes mosquitoes. The hatching dynamic is especially in the Atlantic way. I guess we share this point with colleagues of Florida because of the tides of the ocean creating hatching every month, and in some part we have a breeding side dynamic 15 times per year. So with the rains and the local human water management, we have a lot of work, of course. By the past, the health problem was the malaria was widespreading until the 19th century in our place, but the last cases were described in the 50s, just after the Second World War. Now we have still Anopheles species, of course, but we don't have any more human malaria cases in our place. And sometimes we have birds, malaria cases on birds. It's not the same plasmodium. Unfortunately, in 2023, we observed the first cases of Yuzu2 and West Nile fever in our place, with birds cases, also horses cases, and human also. So it was the first time, and we both identified both viruses in quill excipients. So it's quite new for our place in western part of France. Of course, we have also, like Dr. Becker said before, the widespread of the tiger mosquito, Aedes albopictus. First time observed in tire sites, in imported tire sites in 1999, but since this time, you can see on the map the spread everywhere in mainland France. Mainly due to the transports and the exponential trend of its colonization is correlated with the appearance of locally acquired cases of vector-borne disease, mainly dengue and chikungunya. Especially in our place, the trend is the same. You can see the number of municipalities affected by tiger mosquito and on the map, but hopefully, actually, we don't have any vector-borne disease yet. But the nuisance rising in this place, the same as in Germany. So I will now get to try to give you an overview of the mosquito control program. Of course, mosquito control in our place is due to a social claim and economic support. Charente-Maritime is in the top 3 of the main touristical destination in mainland France. Many people, nearly 2 billion euros in turnover per year. So it's very important, and also for the people who are living in our place, it's very important. So in 1969, politicians decided to implement an integrated mosquito control management due to through a public agency, EID Atlantic, by the past. Now we are smaller, but it's quite the same. And currently the cost is much more 1 million euros per year, which not very expensive. So due to the special national policy in France, we have a national law, especially for mosquitoes, for fighting mosquitoes. This law allow our guy to treat everywhere in public and private properties, because the major part of wetland are private properties, so we need to access, and this is a good tool because now we have also Aedes albopictus, tiger mosquito, so we need to go to the domestic area. So actually, we are managing 97 municipalities with 20 guys. This is represent 8,000 mosquito breeding sites mapped, 4,000 hectares of wetlands, and the major part, more than 90%, are protected areas. Ramsar, Natura 2000 is specific for Europe. The particular shape of our wetlands allow to a special larval source management, because of the traditional wetland shaping, of course. And the goal of this water management is to control water levels, to prevent the proliferation of Aedes, Caspius, and Detritus. This water management program began in 1977, and actually more than 1,000 half 500 hectares of wetlands have been restored. So this is the a good way for the management of the marshes to avoid mosquitoes. Of course, in our toolbox we have the same of all operators. We are doing a demonstration, public meetings, trainings, educational intervention in school. We have also a website page, flyers, reporting apps. By the past, I presented the mosquito e-moustique application in the AMCA meeting in 2014. And actually, we are trying to implement smiley boxes with the methods of Internet of Things to try to register the feeling of people about mosquitoes biting. Yeah, the use of biocide, and mainly actually we will see after the history of using biocide in our part. An integrated mosquito management program is based at first, and Dr. Becker said, the best product we can have for cost, efficacy, and environmentally friendly. But in Europe, we have a special biocide regulation, and actually BTI is the only larvicide we can use. Hopefully, BTI is the best actually. So it's a very good thing. So when we have the best product, you must apply at a good place, the breeding site, or mapping the target species and larval density are the main factor for the treatment decision. The perfect time, because the youngest larval stage possible because of the sensitivity of the larvae, and the temperature, because BTI is of course actually we are treated when the water temperature is up to higher than 5 degrees. Under 5 degrees, the efficacy is not optimal. And at the not the end, but the right dosage, calibration, spraying, training. Actually, we are using by ground, by drones, 300 grams per hectare of Vectobac WG mainly. And of course, at each stage, we must do control and at last evaluation of the program. So just have a look on the overview of the treatment since 1969. You can see in the first part the use of synthetic larvicide. At this time, at the end of the 70s, organophosphorate was the only larvicide available in our place. We are using Temefos Abat until 2008. But in the early 80s, the first studies opened the way for using BTI as an environmentally friendly larvicide. In 1981, Professor Moulinier published the results of the inequity of BTI for oysters larvae, because in our place this is a big place for and famous place for oysters. So farmers are very attentive for the treatment, mosquito treatment. So at the beginning of the 80s, we started to use BGI. At the beginning, it was very few, like you can see, but the turning point is 2007 because of the ban of OP in Europe, and since this date, we are using only BGI. We will see in the third part the assessment of potential effect of Vectorbac WG, a study, a long scale, long term, large scale and long term study over much more 14 years. Just an example of the treatment of biocide mitigation. Just in one place before the treatment, the integrated mosquito management. You can see more than 10,000 kilograms of lindan and HCH was sprayed by plane on municipalities. At this time, it was 1964, in only 3 months. Actually, we are using less than 50 kilograms of Vectorbac WG. So this is not the same philosophy of mosquito control, hopefully. Of course, in the toolbox, we have also now, because of the mosquito-borne disease and the tiger mosquitoes and USO2 and West-Nile viruses, the turn back of the vector control. The toolbox is still the same. We have citizen mobilization with door-to-door action, media communication, larval source reduction, trapping. Actually, we are experiment mass trapping in some places. We will see for the future. Surface film, this is non-biocide like aquatane in some ways. It's interesting, but using of Vectomax fine granules for water tanks and catch basins is very interesting, because the efficacy is up to 6 to 8 weeks. So Vectomax is very interesting in some parts. And only around vector-borne disease cases we are allowed to spray peritinoids only at night, because of the bees and to take care of the bees. And for the future, maybe CIT or SBT, we don't know, and maybe why not copepods also. But I will don't develop this part of vector control. Dr. Becker done better than me. Just the last part of my talk, to remember the study of Dr. Lagadic with the assessment of potential effects of Vectorbac WG on non-target aquatic vertebrates. From 1998 to 2012, this large-scale environmental monitoring demonstrated that the long-term use of BTI had no influence on the temporal evolution of the taxa and the taxonomic structure of non-target aquatic communities. Many publication. You have this one. You have another, and we will just have a short look about these studies. The aim was to compare control and not treated areas with a large scale of treatment pressure. So we have this map. The results on the taxonomic richness show that there is no particular trend, no significant trend between control and treated. We will saw after that the population, the non-target population, are mainly the evolution of this community is influenced by the environmental aspect, like drought. Yeah. Mainly for chironomids or other. For the principal response curve, what do we learn? Variation of this taxa abundance are independent from application of vector-back. The result reflect environmental fluctuation like drought. But chironomids are particular because of Diptera group is close to mosquito. The chironomids are forage food for birds, and in the food web we must be careful to impact this group. So many questions about chironomids and the effect of the BTI. In lab, we can observe that chironomids are 400-fold less sensitive to BTI than mosquito larvae. And in the field, many studies show that BTI dosage applied for mosquito control are 15 to 90 fold lower than the sensitivity threshold for chironomids. So despite the nature of BTI, the mosquito control management is also a guarantee to avoid impact on this group. Near to the end, we can see that the abundance of chironomids larvae do not decrease following the repeated application of vector-back over several years. So is this surprising? In the close at the end of the 90s, Pierre Hortot, a French ecologist, said that if mosquito larvae could be selectively destroyed, their vacant ecological niche would be occupied by chironomids larvae, and the food biomass available to predator would very little. So this is a way that we can be careful or safe with against chironomids. So for the last slide, nothing to worry about. Actually, we are convinced that BTI remains the most durable larvicide for mosquito control. There is no real alternative, but just keep in mind the human health goals of mosquito control, and like Dr. Becker said, thanks to BTI. Actually, so it's okay for me. Thank you for your attention.